Okay, so today we're diving deep into the story of Lori LoManto.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've skimmed so far, her life has been,
Intense.
yeah, intense is a good word for it. I mean, we're talking about someone who's faced some really serious stuff early on. Childhood illness, the kind that really throws you for a loop. We've got excerpts from her story.
Yeah, and the way she describes her parents' dedication, especially her mother's patience.
Right, like helping her learn the most basic things, vocabulary, how to handle money, stuff most people never even think twice about.
That must have been so challenging for everyone involved.
And on top of that, she was dealing with PTSD and ADHD.
Wow, so we're talking about some serious mental and emotional hurdles right from the start.
Exactly. And then, you add in the trauma of sexual abuse at just 11 years old. It's hard to even fathom how someone copes with that at such a young age.
It really is. And, sadly, it's not uncommon for trauma survivors to struggle with addiction later in life.
Right. It's like they're trying to numb the pain or escape the memories.
Yeah, that cycle of trauma and addiction, it can be so hard to break.
So true. And for Lori, it started with alcohol abuse. She even ended up in rehab after an overdose. It's a stark reminder of how dangerous that cycle can be.
And, working in the service industry probably didn't help.
Oh, definitely not. I mean, the pressure, the late nights, the easy access to alcohol.
Plus the whole party culture that often comes with it.
Totally. And, for Lori, it escalated to cocaine and then even crack cocaine.
It's heartbreaking to think about what she must have witnessed during that time, the dark underbelly of that world.
Yeah, from what she's written, it sounds like she saw it all. Death, families torn apart, the whole 9 yards.
It's a heavy burden to carry.
And then came the turning point. Someone she was dealing to overdosed and died.
Oh, wow.
That was a huge wake-up call for her.
I can only imagine the guilt and remorse she must have felt.
Yeah, it was a breaking point. She realized she couldn't keep going down that path.
So what did she do?
She made a huge decision. She entered a faith-based home for women and children.
Wow, that's quite a leap from the world she was in to something so different.
I know, right? It took a lot of courage. But she knew she needed a fresh start, not just for herself, but for her son, too.
It's incredible to see someone make such a drastic change.
And it wasn't all sunshine and roses. Recovering from addiction is hard work.
Oh, absolutely. Especially while learning to be a good mother and navigating a whole new environment.
Exactly. But she found strength in her faith. And she learned to love herself again. That's so powerful.
It really is. And what's even more amazing is that she went on to earn a master's degree.
Wait, hold on. Didn't we say she had those learning challenges as a child?
Yeah. PTSD, ADHD, the whole thing.
Wow. Talk about overcoming obstacles.
Seriously. That's some serious dedication.
And then she did something even more incredible. She went back to her hometown.
Whoa. That must have taken a lot of guts, facing the people who knew her before.
I know, but she did it. And you know what? Her relationships, especially with her father, started to heal.
That's beautiful. Proof that second chances are possible.
For real. And get this, she started gardening. Grew strawberries and potatoes, sold them under the LoManto brand.
No way. That's awesome.
Right. And she got into caring for animals, horses, birds, even chickens. And then on top of all that, she started boxing.
Wait, what? Boxing? That's unexpected?
I know, right? But it shows how she was pushing her boundaries, trying new things. She even got into responsible gun handling.
Okay, now that's really interesting. It sounds like she was exploring all these different sides of herself.
Absolutely. She even started traveling again and immersing herself in different cultures.
It's like she rediscovered a whole new zest for life.
Totally. And the best part? She opened her own practice.
You're kidding.
Nope. And get this, she started a YouTube channel too.
After everything she'd been through, that's unbelievable.
Right? It just shows you it's never too late to chase your dreams. She shifted her whole mindset. Instead of what if I fail, it became what if I succeed.
That is so inspiring. I love that. What if I succeed?
Right. It's a game changer. Lori's story is proof that you can overcome just about anything.
It really makes you think about your own life, What are we holding ourselves back from?
Exactly. What dreams are we letting fear squash? What if, instead of focusing on the negative, we embrace the possibility of success?
I think that's a question we should all be asking ourselves.
Absolutely. Lori's journey is a powerful reminder that transformation is always possible, no matter where you've been or what you've faced.
It's a story of resilience, second chances, and the incredible power of the human spirit.
I couldn't have said it better myself.